Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, y'all already know. TGIF, y'all. Hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Friday. Hopefully everybody is smoothly getting through their work day. For those on the West Coast, top of the morning. To those on the East, you already know top of the afternoon, and everybody else far and above. Good evening and happy Saturday to the future babies. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Missed it, catch the replay. Money, what's going on, my guy? Conversation that was needed to have because at the end of the day, you gotta be real to people and you gotta not so much as explain to them, but just give them a gist of what needs to be done at times. Times you're gonna have to take a mental break from a little bit of everything. You know, it is needed because again, that is going to be the process of growth because stress factors and everything else it's like a problem. So when it's a critical problem and you feel like it's becoming too much of it, you got to take that time and fall back. Mary, what's going on, baby? Got ready to do that, and not just content creators again, just people in general. Period. Sometimes you got to take a break from certain things. Times is necessary because again, that's like you having a bunch of friends and they starting to become too toxic. At some point, you either gonna have to take time away from them or just completely cut them off. But again, everybody is supposed to take that good old clear mental break. Jared, what's going on, my guy? But you are supposed to do that because trust me, the world is stressful enough as it is, and there's too many different stresses right now. They're sending people to an early grave. Some people are stressing over things that they don't have no control over. Some people are stressing over things that they feel they should have had a grasp on. Some people are just stressing themselves out over stuff they really shouldn't have to. And that's the problem right now. Again, like where we come at, the mental breaks are definitely what's needed, and especially if you know for a fact you could be going down a turbulent road. Like I told y'all yesterday. Realize what's going on, my guy? Hold on, what the fuck happened? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Wait a minute. I know I was supposed to do something. Hold on. But again, those breaks is needed. And they need it because again, you got to get your mind space right. It wasn't about not having content nor nothing. It really wasn't. But again, you need that time. When you're dealing with personal issues that could possibly affect anything that you're doing in any way that you're moving. Yeah, you don't want that. And I felt I did the best thing those couple of days because I really had to get into it with my spirit. Because I ain't like the way that I had a calm mind, but a real on fire spirit to where I wouldn't have cared about nothing. And that's the problem, man. Like, we don't take enough of those days. Some of us are stressing because of the things going on at work. And instead of us taking that time to sit back and think and just calculate, we'll just push it to the side and keep it pushing. Lucy, what's going on, baby? You can't stress out over things that are gonna always give you stress anyway, regardless. Work, you're always gonna be stressed out. Even if you got the happiest job, you're gonna have certain stresses that are gonna definitely accumulate, whether it be irresponsible co-workers, management, so on and so forth. You're always gonna have your days. Got a family, course, you're going to have your stress factors because you're trying to make sure your family is intact, make sure your kids are straight, so on and so forth. For some that got grandkids, you want to make sure your kids and your grandkids is good. So those are the normal stresses that 9 out of 10 will take you outside. The same way with just being around the wrong type of people. Being around nothing but negative people will mess around and they'll dampen your spirits. That's just like if you're a positive person and you happen to be around some people that all they do is they looking for sympathy, they looking for this, they looking for that. That'll drain you after a while because you trying to do so much to uplift the person that is not happening. No doubt, I appreciate you, Mary, baby. This is why sometimes it's good to get out, take a long walk, or take a drive if you're driving. For me, it's taking that good old walk. And I'll walk from here to my neighboring area, which is a stretch, and then walk back. Those walks are necessary because again, they keep me in a good state of mind, keep me in a good balance. It's not so much as me just trying to drop some of the weight I gained over this pandemic time, but nah, this is just my normal routine to get myself out of a funk. A lot of people got to find something that benefits them in the right way, so this way they can learn to take their stresses away from everything else. Yeah, it's good to box in certain things, but then it's never too good to keep it boxed up forever. I honestly feel, regardless to what's going on, your life should consist of some sort of a balance. You know, there's no way to go about it. You're gonna have some people who they got ways of eliminating stress. See, my way of eliminating all sorts of stress and BS, it wasn't working no more. When you know it's bad when you don't even laugh, like it's just not even the same laughter no more. It's like, oh yeah, you going through it. I'm usually laughing shit off and keeping it pushing. That's how I do in real time. I'll really be laughing at a lot of dumb shit and keep it pushing. But in that same token, that wasn't even working. Because again, I had too much that was going on through my brain I didn't process. And I tried to process everything at one notion and it didn't work. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Oh shoot. Shout out to the plug. My bad, y'all. Y'all already know. I might be on this walk, but yeah, somebody might catch some contact in here. But hey, it is what it is. Happy Friday. But yeah, you know, you are supposed to do that. You're supposed to get back in the elevated stage of, all right, these are the normal stresses. You know how to move around it, how to do it. Get away from it. And see, with me, I was doing a little bit of everything like I was supposed to be doing it and how I always been doing it. And then something kind of still changed that aspect. It's like something threw a wrench in it. I was going to be Monday morning with my same old routines and everything else. Like I said, it wasn't about not having content, but I wasn't content with my spirit. My mind good, spirit ain't. Your mind and your spirit got to be intact, especially when you are building and growing and making moves with people. I've always believed that. Your spirit don't feel right, your soul ain't gonna feel right. And both of them was kind of clashing. My soul was just stuck in the middle, like it is what it is, let it be. But nah, I had to take those days because it was needed. And like I said, despite the one thing I'm still processing, everything else I'm good with. I'm at peace right now. I'm at peace because I had time to talk to those people that ain't here that I'm carrying the torch for. Court, what's going on, baby? Hope you enjoyed your birthday week, baby. Serious, what's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? No doubt, Tanya, I hear you. I know most of y'all at work. Most of y'all on break, or most of y'all doing whatever. Like I said, just wanted to chime in for the afternoon, definitely, because it was also something that I was going to bring up. Um, Something I was going to bring up that Monday, but I feel it need to be brought back up again. Um, for those who are interested, or even, you know, this is their thing to do, help around with elderly folks or help around with people who have disabilities, I would encourage y'all to still do so. Nene, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. But I would advise y'all to do that. Get back to that notion again of humanity. You know, you got some people, probably even people that you know, they people is probably in nursing homes and facilities. You know, take the time out. Especially if you really cool with them, take the time out. You know, go volunteer or even go sit down, talk, see what's going on. Not gonna lie, when you do that, it makes them feel good. Forget good, it makes them feel great. It makes them feel still alive. It makes them feel wanted. Because some of these people get in these homes and they don't feel wanted at all, not even by their own family. I would know because I've seen this happen. I've seen people literally dump their parents off and just never even think twice to see if they all right, if the facility they in is all right, so on and so forth. And that's the worst thing you could do. You know, is make these people feel like they not wanted or they worthless. Especially when they have a lifetime of experience. You know, these people can tell you stuff that still is probably even going on to this day. Is just in a different form, different format. Remember, the generations change, right? The decades and everything else changes. So think about somebody that was born in the 30s, prime example, and they still here now. They have a story and a half to tell. Some stuff they probably know about, or some stuff that they probably done picked up on back in the day, that it could be something implemented right now. We don't know. It could be anything along those lines because, again, they have a story to tell. I would always say this. You know, I can't dictate anything to nobody's life, but I can advise that for some of y'all, especially that claim you love your parents, don't put them in no homes and just leave them for dead. Don't put them in them homes and then those homes ain't what they supposed to be. Don't put them in a home at all if you really love and care for them. The same way they loved and cared for you when you was a baby, it should be the same way around. Little Mario, what's going on, my guy? I feel that way. And I would say that even from an experience right now, because again, that would be like if my mom's was still alive, and even if she got old, she decided to, I'm not putting you in no home. I'm the same way you took care of me, snotty nosed and everything else. I'll be doing the same thing for you because you gave me life and you gave me breath when nobody else probably would have. James, what's going on, my guy? So I said, you know, some people are damn lucky to have both of their parents, or at least one that actually love and care for them, or both. So again, I would say in that instance, you claim you love them and would die for them. Okay, so then make sure they good. They don't know. Now, if it's a situation where you know you're not going to really be able to take care of and be there, all right, that's somewhat of a different. And even still, put your parents in the best positions and still make sure you checking in on them. Even if you can't take the time and you can't do or stop doing what you're doing to make sure they right, still make sure they right. Like, I knew somebody that they couldn't really take care of their moms and their pops the way they wanted to because they had a career where it's like they barely are even sitting the fuck still. So on the same token, guess what? Wherever He decided to go. They was with him. How you doing?
Your coat is so fresh, my God. May I see photo with
Give
you?
me 1 second, y'all.
It's like a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful, my God. God bless you.
Thank you. I see y'all up in here. Definitely appreciate you, serious. You already know. Hardest working in here, baby. My bad. Same lady I was giving advice to about the sentences and stuff. She just seen the hoodie. Ah, man. But my bad for the wind, too. It looked like it's about to storm out in this mug, but I can't be too sure. But nonetheless, I still had to get that morning walk. You know that. And, again, you got to do that. That dude is literally, all right, let me make sure they good. Whether we here for a long stay or not. Or that person will leave them there and still come back. Listen, once I get myself acclimated, let me go see my parents, make sure everything is everything, and then I get back to what I'm doing. Like always, make sure your parents is good, man. Make sure the older folks that really still have something to vibe on is good, whether you know them personally or not. There's some people again who are volunteering with these nursing homes and stuff like that because they looking at it from a standpoint. That could be my aunt, that could be my grandmother, my mother, anybody. I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Nah, I'm gonna make sure they're good. Chill town, what's going on, my guy? Oh yeah, and definitely let me give honors and let me also salute those who risked their lives in the service, those who was in the service. Your service was definitely greatly appreciated. You did something that some people probably would never do, but again, you know, praise is due. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to I sound like I'm ducking because I'm also, I don't know. It should look crazy out here, right? Hold on a second. Hold on. Keith, what's going on, my guy? Look at that shit look out here, man. Look like we about to open up the clouds. Look at this. Somebody called Thanos in them. So again, apologies, y'all hear all the rudeness in the background, but I had to catch my little stop real quick, my little breather. But again, just get back to that humanity. It don't have to be your mother, your grandmother, your father, your aunts. It don't have to be none of that. Let it just be the spirit of, you know what, this person just needs somebody to whatever. And because you got some people, this is one reason why I visited one of these places and I seen some of the people are so, some of them are so full of joy because they got the right people around. And then you got those that even when they try to get the right people around them, they spirits is sour, which is the saddest part again because that means at some point whoever was there or trying to at least be around them, they did fuck shit. Nothing worse, in my opinion, than making somebody that's an elder feel useless. And some people don't know how to even talk to people. That's the sad part about it. Again, just think these people are still here. They being blessed by that man upstairs. At some point in life, even if it's not their immediate family, they gonna want somebody to talk to, somebody that they could really open up to, and you know, not just be themselves, but shoot, give them that spirit back, keep them that spirit to keep on fighting. And again, that's what we gotta do. And look at it too. You have some people that we just said, especially on this Veterans Day, sitting in these homes right now. Let's see how many of them actually going to have some sort of immediate family or even some companions or whoever come and visit them or even come do something for them. It's only going to be a small handful of them. If I had to give a take, I run a house or a building or an establishment. and I know I got more than 100 elderly folks in there. Or I'm gonna just give it a take. I start off small. I got 100 elderly folks in there. I guarantee you, at least 30 of them will probably be the main ones that have somebody coming to pick them up, sign them out. Yo, listen, we going here. This is down the third. Shit like that. Word, bro. And RIP too, bro. I ain't forget about nothing, bro. I ain't forget about nothing. That's what I'm saying. You got those right now who are still alive that again, they ain't gonna get the just desserts the way they supposed to. And again, they took their time, they took their strength and courage to come fight for this quote unquote country and everything else, freedoms and everything else, right? That's why I said they don't even get as much respect as they should get. Some people try to say, "Oh, you butt bone crazy for doing that." No, that's just in the event, because again, you can't sit here and call somebody crazy when they think they doing something, or if they know for a fact this is just something they would do. Period. And I always said the ones that get crazy like that, that's because yeah, their spirit wasn't there to really do anything in the first place. Christy, what's going on, baby? Miss T, what's going on, baby? I brought this message today because again, you got people that are laying up in these facilities with no hope, little to no hope. And it is sad again that they get overlooked. Like a lot of things get overlooked. Um, it's time for some of y'all to start either volunteering or shoot. If that's exactly what you love to do, doesn't matter. Get into it. But I would also tell you this too. If you're not really a people person, I don't think you should go or try to apply for some of these positions in life where you're gonna have to deal with people. And this is where everybody get things messed up again to a degree. Know what you going in for the long haul in. If that is something that you really love to do because that's something that you accustomed to doing, do it. You'll feel great. Your spirit will feel great. And you making that person that you giving the time to feel great. Because some people already have it in their mindset they gonna be out the door within any amount of days, weeks, months. It's like they always counting down their days and they shouldn't have to. It's not about counting down your days. It's about enjoying every last minute of your day. Every little piece and blessing that you get, you're supposed to be able to enjoy that and feel good about it. That's why it's called putting the right people in those situations. Spend the time the way you're supposed to, and get acclimated with people. And what the crazy part is? I'm not even looking at it on the standpoint of, oh, just do it so you could get a reward for it. Because some people would think that, yeah, maybe that person might do this or they might do that. No, no, no. It's not about that. Do it because you're doing it from your heart. Do it because something that you love to do. Crucial. Sticking to the goal right there. Your goal and your plan is to make sure these people have an uplifted spirit, regardless to what. And I would say for everybody that again that fought and that's a vet, thank you for your service. Thank you for your bravery and shoot, thank you for the wisdom. Because there's some things that you have done that it awoke a lot of people to different things. But in the long run, it bring back that lovely spirit. Like I said, it don't just be my grandmother that I check in on. I check in on a few elderly that I know for a fact. Rather kicked it with the family, still kicking it with the family, all of that. Yo, mama, you need something while I'm at the store? Yo, you need this while I'm at? Like, I do shit like that. A lot of times you ain't gotta do much. Even down to the vets, you don't gotta do much. Just show your time and appreciation. And also give them that grand spirit, you know? That's what's up. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, Christy, you already know this is what I had to do. I couldn't give y'all the morning cipher because at one point you really couldn't hear too much. Like it was that windy, and I don't know if it's supposed to storm or not. It ain't called for no rain, but yet and still, it did call for a cold day. I feel like I'm in a Halloween movie right now, y'all. And again, thank everybody for their service. You know, because again, it shows some people that some things in life you're gonna take a risk on. Some things you're not gonna always take a risk on. It's just something that you feel you necessarily have to do. And not to be funny, again, there's some people that when you sit down, take the time and actually get to know them, you see what it is. Like some of these veterans, you'll see what it is with them. Some of them might be a little shell shocked. Some of them actually might be all right. Either which way, they still got something that they can add to the forefront and can give you knowledge and wisdom on, but also, take some in. Because they even know the world is changing around them. Everybody knows that the world is changing on all different scales and aspects. But again, passing the knowledge up and down the ladder, the way it's supposed to be. Like I said, if I had a nursing home and let's say I had 100 people so far, I guarantee you only 30 of them will really get the sign in, sign out sheets. Like, yeah, like on these days, you might as well just say he gonna be with us or she gonna be with us. All right, bet. Just make sure you bring them back when you need to bring them back. If you feel you can't do nothing, again. And again, it is appreciated on all levels for everybody that been a part of that. So I'm saying sometimes it's good to just have a grand spirit and a good talk. You've seen some people when you come into a nursing home, prime example, some of them will be grumpy as hell. The minute you sit down and talk with them, or the minute you really just have some sort of understanding with them, like they got an understanding with you, things usually be smooth. Definitely appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. But like I said, we got to get back to that term. It's good to make those people feel good on their last days if it's not their last days or if it is their last days. Nobody want to go to the grave, I believe, at least in my opinion, frowning, sad, mad. No, somebody should want to go in peace if that's the case. And that's the thing, like, even if you want to, again, put these people in nursing homes, like I was saying, bro, make sure it's one that's well renowned, but also, safe to the T. But still make sure you checking in. That's like the same way with people in schools. You still supposed to check in on your child's schools. It don't matter. Like that's what I'm saying. I bring these conversations because there's things that I've seen even over the course of me coming up that are missing now, that's lacking, and this is why we get the shit that we get. You already know, Chill Town. Like I said, man, like I'm being honest with you. Like what? There's certain things that are lacking, and this is why we have the problems. This is why shit is looking crazy and spooky out here, for real. Nobody want to talk about that. Everybody want to be emotional, or if it's not emotional, you want to go around the situation, deflect. Nah, you can't do that. Yeah, nah, I know. And listen, there's some of them that you know for a fact. Yeah, they done definitely went viral. Whatever didn't go viral, you know, you got people that are always checking in. The ones that don't go viral or don't even make the news, that's because a lot of times, all right, look, you got two choices. I'm either going to take my parents out of here, you going to do whatever you going to do, or there's going to be a lawsuit so big and so quiet, you ain't going to know what happened. You might have just lost something. Like, and you got to be real about that. But I would always say, to a degree anyway, you lucky enough, fortunate enough to have parents, grandparents, whether they was in the service or not. Make sure they good on all angles until they final days. Even if you feel you really can't and you need help, get the people that you know you trust to help you. It's real right. Like I said, I'd had either parent right now and they get old, guess what? They just still been, there ain't no nursing home, ain't none of that shit. I know. Like, that could be anybody, man. Like, just get it right. Sounded good. See, look, they definitely did. It sounded good. See, it's what happened. See, wait, what happened? What happened? Your car don't look kind of sprucey, son. Sounded good on paper, and then you woke up to a spliff. Fuck out of here. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Am I forgetting something? Oh, wait. Let me catch this chat real quick. And I definitely appreciate you for dropping all those links, series baby. I seen you dropping a few in there too, Chill Town. Appreciate you. And again, for y'all services, man. A grand thank you, because again, you didn't have to do anything out of the ordinary, but you did. Oh yeah, I think it's, wait a minute. Birthday weekends, I know, coming. Birthday weeks is coming. Giving that grand spirit, that goes a long way for real. Again, let them know that, you know, they are appreciated, and they still are helpful to any type of cause in any way, shape, or form. Kev, what's going on, my guy? See, I've always believed that it's supposed to be a mutual respect level from the elders to the kids and back up the ladder again. Because again, we all feed off of each other. We all feed off some sort of knowledge, information, and it's relevant and prevalent to what's going on today. And in the same token, again, we've even lost a piece of that. This is why some of the things we see now is occurring. Nobody gives a damn. If it's not them, if it's not, they don't give a damn. And that's crazy. It should never went that way. But I'm gonna say, between politics and everything else, look what we got. Tamika, what's going on, baby? This is my whole thing though. At some point, you're gonna have to start gaining that spirit, not just of trust, you know, but that spirit of honor. Because again, it should be an honor to try to at least keep everybody that's in them elder stages and almost out the door happy even to their last days. You came in this world carefree, you should be able to leave this world carefree or happy. And again, I would say for not just Veterans Day, but for any holiday that might be celebrated, or even if it's not a holiday, I would advise a lot of y'all to just check in on those who really love and care for you. Parents, whoever, the main ones who really love and care for you and want to see you at your best, make sure they good. I might not be able to keep up with everybody, but I try to keep up with the main ones that I know I can, because a lot of times I know for a fact they could be going through something that's truly stressful. And then vice versa, it would be the same way. It's not about just having love and compassion, but it's also about having wisdom and understanding when it comes to dealing with people. You know, I wouldn't care if you was an enemy or if you was a friend of me. Guess what? I still want to see you doing better. Still want to see you rising up, getting your cheddar. This ain't no gospel. This ain't no nothing. Just real rap coming from the soul. It's because of this division that we still stuck in a hole. You know, when we really lost more than our brains, we lost our souls. And it's sad because our ultimate goal is supposed to be loving each other, man. That's supposed to be on swole, and that's supposed to be no sorrows and woes, only for when it's time for them elderly folks to go. Other than that, we should be enjoying our lives without having to look over our backs. Not have to worry about no sneak this and no personal attacks, anything that doesn't include a job or a tax, or even something grand for a fact. And I would say again, we got to get back to something, because this world of ours is falling apart and it's all for nothing. And it's falling apart because we got the wrong people with the wrong type of spirits that are coming towards positive things. We can't let them get near it. At some point, you're gonna have to swallow your fear and move in the moment, because that could be a defining, changing life history moment. And as the holidays are approaching, or just any day, for certain, make sure try to stay as wide awake as possible. That's what you're supposed to do. Make sure your peoples is good on all angles. Make sure you keeping your head on a strong swivel, and don't let nothing take you out of a position to where it can harm or even critically hurt anything that you're doing, and move. Again, some people have lost that. How you doing? All right. Like again, some people have lost that compassion and that respect for people. And I always keep saying this because it's true. You blessed to wake up regardless of what's going on in life. Try to make the best things happen for you. Try to make the best things happen for the people around you. Make sure you keep a you know, sound ear to the street, clear vision too. Because we ain't supposed to just be protecting our own. We supposed to be protecting those who's supposed to be near the throne. We're supposed to be protecting those who can't get in the battle zone. We ain't supposed to be leaving nobody on the field alone. And it hurts me to the gut and to the bones, because y'all should hear the sincerity in my tone. It is really a sad world that we are living in now. When are we going to prosper and get up out of this ground? We all supposed to be growing everything that we see. And the sad part, this ain't virtual reality. This is actual reality. We really need to change it. Talks like this, hopefully we'll do that and we can rearrange it. Definitely appreciate you for dropping all those links. Serious, baby. Shout outs to everybody that's not here. And for those links that are being dropped, those catching the replay, definitely sub up. Definitely show some love. Great people, great content creators and supporters. There's some things that, it's not going to resonate with some because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it because they already done got stuck in that shell of no hope, no sense of reality, and it doesn't matter what happens today or tomorrow because they don't have that in them. Like I said, there are a lot of different things that I've seen coming up that are fading away, and this is why we are getting more gray skies today. Like it's true. Kids not going to school and they supposed to go to school, they not learning. Parents ain't trying to learn them nothing to some degree. And the ones that are learning their kids, guess what? And making sure their kids learn something, they coming out, they coming out on great accords, even with the stressful day to day life. It's all for something though. We all here for a reason. And we might have lost some ones that we felt should have been here this season, but they still here in spirit. So we gotta hold that torch for them as well. Because they wouldn't want us down and out or even living in hell. To some degrees we kinda already is because look at the shit that's going on between the elders and the kids. Again, like I said yesterday, there's some people you're not gonna be able to really speak to because they are draining. And they ain't really trying to see or hear anything outside of what they want to see and hear. And then you're gonna have those who they just stuck because they got the wrong people around them. They got too many yes men, too many no men. It is the truth though. Listening and understanding, that goes a long way. Patience, wisdom, that goes a long way. It really does. Condolences, Miss T. And I would say condolences to anybody and all the families who lost loved ones, close friends, relatives, not just this year, but within the previous years. May the man upstairs definitely give y'all strength and wisdom during the time of healing. And hopefully, they help you get back to where you need to be at. Because in the long run, guess what? They ain't gonna want you to be down and out. They definitely ain't gonna want to see you, crying every day or no, they gonna want you to live your life like they were still here regardless. I had to realize that too. That's another reason why I took those couple days off. I processed almost every anniversary from 2011 till now. That's a lot of damn people that I lost over those years. And almost every last one of them hit me at once. And the fact that I celebrated another chapter in life and they wasn't here, yeah, it fucked with me. But in the same token, it's good that it did. I was able to release and let off a lot of frustration, anger, and abandonment that I felt. And I wasn't feeling that because I felt like I should have been with them. I felt that they still should have had time to be here for everything. So again, sometimes you're gonna have to do the necessary steps because you're not gonna be good to yourself or the people if you ain't right. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned to hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And that's a form of growth and elevation too. When you can sit back and take the necessary time, whether it's a couple days, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, however long it takes you to get through a healing process and get yourself back right. As long as you're doing that, and you also got the right spirits around you that are helping you through that, you'll tend to go far. You'll definitely tend to do it. I ain't gonna say nothing to you today. I know, man. I'm not gonna say nothing to you though. I'm not. This is why I'm saying you still cutting school. See, that's all I'm talking about. I think about it. I think about it. You got a long way to go about that one. I gotta see you go to school first, man. Listen, I told you ain't gonna be 80 and in the 8th grade forever, man. You better get your ass. I got a 75 last week. Oh, that don't count, nigga. Shit. You got a 75 in one class and everything else is a damn 60. Better get your shit. My bad, y'all. No, I'm always fucking with the people. But I hear you, Hammer. Um, for those who are enjoying their days off, hey, you know, keep yourself in high spirits and whatever you might have planned for the weekend. Make sure you just keeping yourself vigilant and high spirited as always. P Moses, what's going on, my guy? See, again, a talk like this will raise awareness, but also raise spirits. Conversations like this are supposed to not just give awareness, but also give some sort of comfort. My bad, y'all. I was watching these gang of birds. They done came out of nowhere. Somebody must have dropped some bread somewhere. But again, it's a blessing to always bring these talks. Again, you're going to have people that don't want to talk about situations that could possibly, you know, trigger them or something that they ain't used to, aware of. But hey, I'm down for all them damn talks, like I said. Nets, what's going on, baby? And again, we got to understand that even towards this weekend and any other weekend, you want to try to live the best life possible. Give yourself and give the people around you opportunities that will be long lasting and beneficial. Uplift the people that's needing the uplifting, especially if they worthy of it. See, that's the one thing. You can't uplift everybody. You can uplift the ones that need the uplifting. Some people feel like they're not going to accept anything that you say or do. They already got it stuck in their minds that, you know, it's hopeless on trying to still battle or do anything in life. And that's the worst type of person walking around. Is somebody that doesn't care about themselves or care about others. This is why I always say, you know, you do the best that you can. You build with the right type of people, and even your enemies to a degree. Y'all gotta have some sort of respect for each other, regardless of what's going on. Because in certain cylinders, there's no backing down. Your strong friends will get weak at times, and your weak friends can be stronger if you just put yourself in the right positions at the right times. See, I'm one of those people that if I know for a fact you're going through it, especially I rock with you, I'm going to make sure you're good on all angles. Because again, it's reciprocate the same way. Just the other day, I was celebrating, most of y'all know, my homegirl Wilma's birthday was on Monday. Celebrating with her and a few other ones. And again, that was the first day of what I would call a slow spiritual healing. Because again, I had to let out everything. I let out all my angers and frustrations just within the crowd. Because I thought about everybody, just like we all thought about everybody that should have been here. But I think it hit me the worst again because you still get in that stuck set of, all right, I'm gonna go hit this one, I'm gonna go check this one, and then when you realize that it's not to be, it still fucks you up. So gotta do whatever. I don't know. Appreciate you. And again, when you get to a stage or a chapter in your life where it's supposed to be feeling good, you're not supposed to feel like you still, did something wrong, or you're not supposed to feel like everything around you is wrong or dark seated. Nah, you got to get up out of that. I don't care if you thought you was the strongest person. At some point, you get weak because you taking on too much. The ones that know me personally, the one that know a piece of my life for real, they tell you this man then came up from the most critical of circumstances. You're gonna always have people who are gonna show you genuine love, no matter what. That lady that just walked past me always showed genuine love. Always showed my mom genuine love. See, again, it ain't about what road you traveling. It's just about how you not just perceive the world and how you fit in the world, but just making sure you got the right people around you while you here. Mo, what's going on, baby? And that's the thing. There's some people who are gonna need professional help. There's some people who are not. The ones that really don't, they just got to get in the right mind space. I think Monday was the first step. Tuesday was definitely the second step because with my processes, a lot of times they don't happen to be long. It only takes me a couple days to process some things, and I'm back to business. And the one thing that probably would have me still on high alert is again just how you doing? Just dealing with those who probably might be having health issues. So I'm always going to be on that. But the one thing to remember is just again not just much as love for yourself, love for the right people. See, here's the thing. I done cried. I almost yanked the damn gate off of this park that I know for a fact is still bolted, and it was about to come out. So again, I had a lot of repressed everything going on. Monday was the first step. I let everything the fuck out. Second step was just accepting a lot of the different processes, accepting the fact that the people that I know that would have been here and would have definitely been, proud and really been on it, they still here. And they still actually helping me lead that fight. Um, I had to also accept that there's some things I'm just not going to be in control of, and I need to just start letting things go. No hammer, no hammer. I didn't hear about it, but I'll look into it later. No problem. I didn't hear about it, but I'll look into it later, hammer. Um, like I said, the last few days I ain't even been on anything but just supporting the people and just been relaxing my mind. So, and again, I definitely appreciate you, serious, for dropping all those links, baby. Hardest work in here, baby. Just like I appreciate everybody again that's been a part of this growth build, no matter what. There's gonna be things that we ain't gonna agree on. There's gonna be some things that hey, it might feel like it's gonna cause a division, but I don't necessarily see it that way. See, the main thing, like I said, is we have to bring an awareness to where everybody starts getting the picture. The ones that are starting to get the picture, they are starting to make the best processes in life. They start to make specific changes or just making rearrangements to things that we missing. Simba cooling out. Simba done been out for his morning walk, looking like a Mexican with his little poncho on this morning. Like I said, it's been kind of cold today. Definitely feel like how the fall's supposed to feel in New York City, baby. Hoodies and Timbs on. And again, you're gonna have some people who they ain't gonna resonate because they just want to see everything in the world detonate. But I'm here to sit and demonstrate that you can do anything and still put something fruitful on your dinner plates. Um, and you don't necessarily have to travel in the state. Like it's just about bringing something that's real to the forefront. Like I said, enough drama, enough tragedy. We got too much of that. Why not start bringing the talk where it really counts? Ain't got to necessarily dig deep to have a conversation with somebody. You just gotta be real, you know. And even when people are trying not to see what you're seeing, they don't have to. At some point, they'll eventually get to that road of, damn, this person was right. Damn, this person made some sense. Like I said, how many more kids got to go through the slaughter? How many more elders got to feel like nobody loves and cares for them? How many more young adults and even adults got to go through shit that they necessarily shouldn't have to go through? And I'm talking about the things like the heavy crimes and stuff like that. That's one thing. When we gonna get to that standpoint of not always again leading by emotions? Mo, that's just because again, when you've been through what you've been through in life, you tend to have that. Um, it's not so much a mechanism; it's just who I've been. I don't just wear my heart on the sleeve. I ain't stupid. I leave it out there to some degree. The main ones that have gotten a piece of my life, they hear the conviction. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody gonna bring some truths, some hard heard truths. But hey, nonetheless, truth. Sorry, but messages like this are gonna continue to come on all scales because again, you always gonna have a reaction to something in life. Guess what? For every time we hear a story about a young child losing their life through a crossfire of senseless violence, that affects everybody. That brings a reaction to everybody. And I believe in that because you got people who are even the most stone cold killers that don't appreciate young ones, even that young, being caught up in anything that they shouldn't have got caught up in or being a victim of circumstance. So again, it's about just bringing back that notion of just humanity. I got people that love me. I got people that probably hate me. I got people that don't really know. Yet and still, I'm still me. And I still live the way I've been living. I'm gonna respect you as long as you respected me. I'm gonna do for you as long as you're doing for me and everything. Other than that, some other things are just not gonna be about. How you doing? Okay, take your time. You already know. you know, we appreciate you too, Miss T, for even popping in and being a part of this growth. That's the most important thing. Again, for some people, the talks is uplifting. For some, it's healing. For some, it's giving a awakening and awareness. Others, it just feel good because again, who want to come somewhere where there's always drama? Like, be real. That's like you going to a house party and every house party you go to, there's a fight. At some point, you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna want to go to the places where you're gonna be able to hang out. And even if y'all do have y'all little disagreements, shouldn't lead the way you messing up everything. That's what I try to keep here and incorporate it. Because this is me in real time. I could be rambunctious or other sorts and still have fun. And that's how it's supposed to be in life. Got too much drama and pain. So why not try to live? Some people you're gonna have to leave alone because again, it's toxicities that are messing you up, plaguing your mind. Then you're gonna have those you keep around you and keep close to you because again, they pretty much know the assignment. It's like they already synced in on what's going on with you. And you're gonna have those that you might have to watch only because you know you're not sure of certain situations. Because prime example, this could be somebody that's reforming from something that they did. Still got to be a little eerie. But I know you just came home, prime example, from extortion or anything along those lines. Yeah, I gotta be watchful. Or not even extortion. Um, Anything that got to do with any type of fraud. Yeah, I gotta watch you. Because I'm not trusting you with nothing, especially if I own anything or if I'm doing anything. It's just not how it's gonna be. I'm sorry. And I expect a lot of people to do that too. But then there's other things that again, you done learned your lessons and you done gain your wisdom and blessings. All right, you know, it's essentially up to whatever now. And if it's not that deep, trust me, you'll see it and know. Give me 1 second, y'all. My fault, y'all. I had to go grab me up a nice little coffee for the day. Trying to avoid a copyright. Give me 1 second to. Actually, don't matter. Fuck it. But again, I would tell a lot of y'all, we need those. My days was how it is. I done took them days off, you know, necessary. So, in that same token, I got what I needed out the way, basically. Um, I accepted the fates of the people that are not here, and accepted the fact that I still got to keep it burning for them. I accepted the fact that I'm no longer in a critical spot in my life where that's not about what's going on. Chilling, I'm good. I was trying to avoid a little. I don't know. It sound like Jay-Z, but I ain't trying to take no chances. But yeah, I'm back. Like I said, talks like this was gonna continue to happen because until people see the grand scheme of things and get back right, we're gonna be in a long fight. Again, it is about just having a strong spirit, regardless to what's going on in life. I done went through things that some people would have probably killed themselves already by now on that level because they wouldn't have been able to deal and bear with everything. I came from not knowing who the hell I was as a person, period, to being probably one of the best persons out here. One of the best because, again, I never changed my stripes for nothing. This is just who I am. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. But how you doing? How you doing? But again, it's needed though. Love your life, live your life, and don't let nothing dictate anything moving forward in life. It is about just taking the time that's needed when you need to. Like I told y'all, it wasn't about not having content or anything. It's just that my spirit wasn't where it needed to be at. For some of y'all again that are blessed to have your parents, especially on this Veterans Day weekend, make sure that you're taking care of them. Make sure that you're doing what you need to. Show them the love and respect and that honor. Just remember again that every day is a blessing regardless of what, even when you stressing. You know, you're gonna get your daily bread and lessons. And in the same token still, you're gonna gain something. You're gonna gain, wisdom, but also patience. Because there's some things that again, you're not gonna be in control of. You're not gonna be in control of it. Well, again, you wanna just, you know, put the best put the best pieces in your life basically. Everything from friendship, relationships, all of that. Put the best things in your life. When you do that, you'll see better, feel better, do better. And again, you're gonna have some people who they ain't gonna want to hear that because they feel it's too uplifting or too positive, or they don't have that mindset to think on that level. But sorry, you know, talks like this are needed. Again, I would tell some of y'all to get yourselves more motivated and involved, especially when it's coming to dealing with the elders and the vets, and do give them the appreciation and respect. And again, condolences to everybody who lost somebody who was a veteran. Prayers and condolences to those who lost people, whether they wasn't veterans. Because again, death in the family or death, it does affect people. If it don't affect you, then it goes to show again that, there's some people who lost their humanity, lost their damn soul. You're not serious. Oh, my fault, God. But nonetheless, just get back to that humanity. The humanity is needed right now. Again, you know, you show better, you feel better, you do better. And again, I want to say before I do get up out of here, appreciations and thanks to all the veterans who served for this country. For the real ones, they already know where we stand at as far as services was greatly needed and duly appreciated. Definitely condolences to everybody that needed today. But again, I'm all for just bringing these talks when needed and bringing it because it's necessary. And I'll be back definitely for those who ain't following me on Twitch. Please make sure that you do. Um, I'm gonna definitely bring something tonight. And apologies yesterday, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The cyborg actually fell asleep yesterday and stayed asleep too damn late. But I got y'all today definitely. Look like I'm gonna be caved in because of the weather. But definitely give y'all some feel goods. And tonight I'll definitely bring a little open discussion. I'll definitely do that early because I got some supporting I need to be doing anyway. Word, what's going on, my guy? You're late for Sunday service. No, but again, I'll definitely be back on Twitch and definitely follow me on Rumble. I'm gonna definitely try to get some things pushed over there as well. Like I said, we gonna continue to have these talks on any scale because it's needed. We definitely need it because again, in the long run, you know, this is gonna be a tough battle to face. We need all the right people. You know. Oh shoot! Shout outs to the coffee plug too. Oh shoot. Woo. I'm about to be bouncing off the walls at some point today. But again, get more acclimated and start checking up on those and start uplifting those that need it. Over here, shadow hugging, right? I like when you do that, son. See, knew you was gonna do that. And you knew I was gonna do this, damn it. I'm over here, shadow hugging, son. What's wrong with you? Nah, but again, it's all about showing grand love and just the respect for those, especially for those who actually took their time and they risked their life and freedom for basic freedoms right now that are almost out the drain. Again, get back to respect and love. Oh, you already know Christy, baby. And definitely congratulations to those who just got new additions to the family again. You know, do as much and spend as much time with the people as you can. You know, I hear you, bro. You good though? No, I was messing with you, my guy. But like I said, I'll definitely be back on this Twitch later. My bad. This coffee got about to make me bounce off the walls, y'all. And if I don't see some of y'all either tonight or whatever, hey, have a blessed weekend. And if it's your birthdays, celebrate and turn up. It's still Scorpio season. Get your rocks off. And again, just be blessed. I'll definitely be back on the Twitch tonight around 5:30, give or take. And I'll do this little discussion tonight, give or take probably around 8. So you already know it's always a blessing to come in and bring some words to the people, bring some awareness that we need. And again, shout out to everybody that's been a part of the Eulogy family and its growth. Y'all all are loved deeply. Definitely, you know, we gonna be here. And we turning up this weekend, baby. Let me get myself up out of here though. Let me go figure out lunch. And like I said, I'll be back around 5:30 on the Twitch. And we gonna tune out them. I'll definitely see y'all tonight for this discussion. Hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your mornings, afternoons, and evenings. And I'll see y'all later on, definitely. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. And that's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'll definitely see y'all around 5:30. Get your boots ready. We in here. And definitely just enjoy yourselves and stay safe. And I'll see y'all later on, definitely. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out here. Peace and blessings.